Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lolita, and today I'm going to be going over the 10 things I wish I knew before buying a new wardrobe. But of course, before we get into the video, make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. So yes, I know that it's the time of the year to buy new outfits, especially since it's the summer. I wanted to go over some of the key things that you should know before buying a whole bunch of clothes or wasting any money on clothing that is unnecessary. So let's go ahead and start off. Number one, you need to go ahead and get rid of what's no longer serving you. Everybody looks at the clothes in their closets that they know can't fit and they don't get rid of them. You can donate your clothes to Goodwill or give it away to friends and family who you know needs extra clothing. You should go ahead and get rid of what no longer serves you so that when you go and buy new clothes, you're not just going and piling on top of clothes that are already in your closet, but instead you can see the things that you really actually need. So it's just really key to have a good fair playing ground so you're not buying stuff just because you think you need it, but that you actually need it. Okay, so the second thing I wish I knew before buying a brand new wardrobe is to work with what you already have. So now that you've got rid of everything that you don't need, now you can see everything that you have and you can work on what you really need. Do you need a new belt? Do you need new shirts? Do you need new shoes? Also, it's good to work with what you already have because now you can piece together every outfit that you know works together and then add on to it. I feel like a lot of people forget that the base layers to your best outfits are always like basic clothes or clothes that are basic neutral colors that you have to add on to. I feel like people forget the power of accessorizing or getting jackets and things like that, so then you can add on to what you already have. The third thing that I wish I knew before buying a new wardrobe is to learn what I really like. Once you learn what you like, you're going to be able to not just walk into the stores aimlessly when shopping, but to actually shop with intention. So what I want you guys to do is to either go on Instagram or you can go on Pinterest or even TikTok and save into a little folder all the outfits that you like. If you see guys or girls in cute outfits that are really speaking to you, you need to go ahead and compile all of that into one folder. So then before you go shopping, you can actually see what type of clothing you're looking for and what type of style you have in mind. And mind you, the more you keep saving these outfits, the more they're going to pop up anyway. So then after probably like a couple hours, if you're a chronic scroller, you're going to have a baseline of the type of outfits that you really, really like. And what I'll say is that I prefer Pinterest the most because it's very much faster. If you don't already have a fashion Instagram or TikTok going on, Pinterest is going to be your lifesaver. And plus you can search up specific pieces and they give you more suggestions that look like it. The fourth thing I wish I knew before buying a new wardrobe is to definitely find the clothes that are tailored for you. So now that you have an idea of what type of clothing style that you're looking for, you can automatically go ahead and go to the store like Old Navy or Ross, Marshalls, anywhere of your budget or price range, and you need to go and try on different pieces and find pieces that are tailored towards your body type. Because I hate when we go to the store thinking, oh, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick up this shirt and this should look good on me. No, you need to put on multiple items in the store and test out what type of cuts of pants, what type of cuts of shirts, what type of cut of shoes fits you the best and complements your body. Because once you figure out the best shapes on your figure that makes you look good, you're going to be going and looking very snazzy, okay? Everything is going to start to make sense. And plus, again, you're not just aimlessly shopping, you're going to shop with more intent, knowing what looks good on your body. And this goes for all body types as well. The fifth thing that I wish I knew before buying a new wardrobe is to most definitely buy clothing that are of good quality. And when I mean good quality, I mean you need to look at what type of materials your shirt or your pants are made out of. If it's made out of cotton and other good natural materials, then that clothing item will last a long time, last in the wash, and plus it's going to give you a good wear. Unlike when you buy clothes from places like Shein and the items are very thin and they fall apart very quickly. But if you go to reputable places and actually do your research on brands that give you a good price and good quality clothes that can last you for years, then you're going to be able to have sustainable outfits that you're going to be wearing in the future, like for the next probably 5 years, depending on how quick you give away your clothes. But for me at least, I notice places like Old Navy especially, they always give me good jeans and good quality shirts of nice quality fabrics. So I could wash their clothes 110 times. I can get a stain on my jeans. I could do anything with their clothes, and I know that I can still wear it again like the first time I wore them. So you have to definitely make sure that you're getting items of quality, and not just because it looks like eye candy to you. You have to think like, is this going to fall apart in the washer, or is this $2 shirt from Shein really worth it in the long run? Because I'm going to be honest, if you're going to be buying from all these cheap, really cheap places who use like polyester and all types of chemicals within their materials, then honestly, you're not going to have a wardrobe that's going to last you very long. All the pieces that you even see behind me, I've had these pieces like for the past 3 or 4 years. These are things that I've been collecting for most of high school. So I'm just letting you guys know, because I learned it the hard way, especially buying big batches of clothes from places like Shein. They are going to fall apart. And yes, even though I may be talking about Shein, I am wearing one of their pieces now. However, I do not shop from them anymore. This piece, it just caught a hole in it after, this is like my 3rd year of wearing it. So that's an example. But I have Old Navy jeans that I actually given away because they're so sustainable. They don't rip, nothing happened to them. So that's just an example of what I mean by that. So now that you understand what you're looking for while shopping for clothing, you can go ahead and find pieces that are very versatile. Let's say, for example, you go to the store, right? And this is a good example of versatility. And you get one white shirt, one blue shirt, and one black shirt. Then you also get 3 pair of pants, and 3 of those pants, one is probably like what, ripped jeans, the other one is black, and the other one is blue jeans, right? Then you get yourself 3 pairs of different types of shoes. All those items can be worn separately together or even in totally different outfits, but they're all interchangeable pieces that you could wear in different ways 10 different times. So you have to think about, are these items something that I'm going to actually use, or is this an item that is going to sit down and is only one time or like a seasonal wear, like how you have your winter clothes that you don't touch? You want to find clothes that matches with your environment and is good for you, because honestly, if an outfit is really, really good, you're re-wearing those pieces again. The 7th thing that I wish I knew before buying a new wardrobe is to ask myself, is this item filling in a gap? Is this belt or is this shirt or is this jeans something that I actually need to use or buy or wear? So now that you understand that your closet has certain items in it, and you can see from, hopefully you cleaned it out and follow the steps, you can see what is missing. Before you go and impulse buy anything, you have to ask yourself, do I really need this? Or is it just my ego telling me I should get it because I have the money for it? Like, for real, because you don't want to have a closet where you can't find anything in it. And I'm not talking about those people who have a really junky closet and you're still able to find stuff. No, I'm talking about, don't be that person who buys a whole bunch of new clothes and new pieces just to not even wear them because they forgot they even had it. So it's just very important to keep that in mind always. The 8th thing that I wish I knew before starting a new wardrobe is to find pieces that are different. You don't want to go to the store just to buy the same white shirt or the same black shirt you already have because that shirt is dingy and you want another one. No, if you're here to actually elevate your style and to look differently, you need to find things that, yes, it may be a similar cut, but it needs to be different colors. It needs to have different patterns. It needs to be a different shape. Like, there's different things you can buy other than what you're used to, because in a way, think of cartoon characters like Hey Arnold, or think of Bart Simpson. Do you want to be wearing the same thing, like being known to wear that same item? No, you don't. So when you go, you need to think outside the box of something that is different, but that still tailors you and fits you, that you still like. It's okay sometimes to step out your comfort zone, because especially in fashion, that's what you're supposed to do. You need to experiment with pieces that suit you the best. So definitely don't just go to the store and say, hey, I need to buy this and buy 4 black shirts. No, buy 1 black shirt, 1 white shirt, a shirt with maybe with a cartoon on it, or another shirt that has cute shapes and patterns, or it's a button up. You need to find what you really, really like. That really ties into earlier with finding what you really, really like from Pinterest and places like that, because you're able to experiment online before you even go to the store and see if that's something that matches your vibe. But seriously, it's okay to step out your comfort zone, because like I said, do you really want to be looking like a cartoon character, like so predictable? So it's always good to see and find other things that are different, and it helps your wardrobe stand out. The ninth thing that I wish I knew before starting a new wardrobe is to read online reviews. Yes, I know with the dawn of the internet and getting everything just at a click of a button, of course you guys are going to look online and shop for new clothes. But like I said, even if you are going to go and shop at Shein, hey, I'm going to mind my business on that one. You have to look into the reviews and find people with your similar body type to see if these clothes are tailored for you. Because trust me, I've had the online batch shopping where I wouldn't look at the reviews. I would just think, okay, this is a size medium or this is a size large in pants, and I can just wear it. And no, 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 no. I go back and look at the reviews like I should have, and I see that mostly it fits people with a slimmer body type. When you go online, you have to make sure you're looking through the reviews and finding people who look similar to you, because you want something that's going to hug your curves or maybe slim up your figure. But most of all, you don't want to waste your money. It's just really important that, yeah, you could buy new clothes, but are you wearing the clothes or are the clothes wearing you? And you don't want your clothes to be wearing you. You want to be wearing your clothes, okay? So it is very important, especially online, to make sure you're snooping around. Like, I don't care if you think you can squeeze your way into that top or you squeeze your way into that one piece. When that one piece come in the mail and it doesn't fit how you want it to, you're going to be upset. And you don't want to walk around looking sloppy either. So it's very, very important to go ahead and look at those reviews, kings and queens, because you don't want to waste your money on nonsense, okay? You have to make sure. Okay, so the last thing I wish I knew before starting a new wardrobe is that if you want to go and get clothes that are cost effective and still good quality, like if you want to be on a budget, go to secondhand stores, like for example Goodwill, or I don't know, you could also go to Salvation Army. Some people say they like to shop on Depop. It's just basically the same recycled clothes, okay? But a lot of these places, they give you a discount on items, so you're not paying $10 to $15 for one t-shirt, but instead you're paying $5 for a shirt that is good quality and might be slightly used, but guess what? You're going to get you a good piece that's going to continue to last you for years. Because at Goodwill especially, they always have nice pieces, and I have pieces from Goodwill that I've gotten like 5-6 years ago that I still wear to this day because the quality of it is amazing. So definitely, maybe like on a weekend or something, you should go to a thrift store and see how you like it and see if you can find pieces that suit you. Because for me, at the thrift store compared to the regular store, I always find clothing in my measurements. I always find cute 2000s jeans or even certain vintage items at the thrift store. You can find all types of good finds, and if you are like a clothing seller, you could also go to Goodwill to get cheap items. But don't be one of those people upscaling the clothes. Don't be charging $20 for a $5 shirt now. I respect the grind, but come on. You can't be doing these people like that, okay? But still, definitely secondhand shopping is like a lifesaver, especially for me when I was younger. Like, I didn't have as much money as of now to just go to the store and buy a specific piece that I like or I've been thinking about. I would have to go and put my outfits together. And honestly, I think it's really fun as well because it's a must, and you know these items are going to continue to last you if they're able to be in a store after all this time of being worn or put down. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want any more fashion videos like this, don't be afraid to go ahead and comment down below, because how am I supposed to know what you guys like? Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe on this video if you really enjoyed watching me. But as always, if you want to see me when I'm not just filming videos, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram or on TikTok, and I will be posting pretty much every day. I make a lot of short form videos, and I also keep in contact with you guys too if you ever have any questions. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but on Wednesdays I do ASMR Wednesdays if you're into that kind of thing. Thank you again so much for watching, and I wish you guys the best of luck with getting your new wardrobe together, because I know it can be hard, but trust, in due time, if you follow my tips and tricks, you'll have a wardrobe of your dreams. But of course, I'll see you later, guys. Bye.